Hi, my name is Gemma, and I completed a PowerPoint on caffeine's effects on the body. So what is caffeine? First, I'm going to give a general summary on what caffeine actually is. Caffeine is both a drug and a food additive. A drug is defined as a medicine or other substance which has a psychological effect when ingested or otherwise introduced into the body. Because caffeine meets these requirements, it is the most commonly used drug in the world. Caffeine is classified as a central nervous system stimulant because in some foods, mental alertness can be restored. Where is caffeine found? Caffeine naturally exists in the leaves or seeds of more than 60 plant species. For example, it exists in coffee beans, tea leaves, and cacao beans. People most commonly consume caffeine through tea, coffee, and chocolate products. How does caffeine affect the body in a negative way? Caffeine affects the body in both negative and positive ways. In general, the main effect caffeine has on the body is an increased sense of alertness and wakefulness. Some people can classify this as a negative or positive effect depending on the situation. It can also cause problems like jitters, disrupted sleep, tachycardia, which is a fast heartbeat, hypertension, or high blood pressure, and headaches. Once caffeine is consumed, caffeine reaches the maximum level in the blood within 1 hour and stays in the blood for 4 to 6 hours. Caffeine also increases the release of acid in the stomach, which can lead to an upset stomach or heartburn. How does caffeine affect the body in a positive way? Based on certain studies, some studies have shown that caffeine can prevent weight gain because caffeine stimulates something called thermogenesis. Thermogenesis is a way that our body can generate heat and energy from digesting food. And like I said earlier, when consuming 75 milligrams of caffeine, there is a link between an increased attention and alertness, which can both be classified again as a negative and positive effect. The EFSA, or European Food Safety Authority, noticed that caffeine can increase endurance performance and endurance capacity, which can lead to an increased sports performance when completing a physical activity. Lastly, caffeine decreases the risk for age-related cognitive decline in diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. There are some studies that show that drinking a cup of coffee a day or a piece of dark chocolate a day can decrease the risk of Alzheimer's disease also. So some fun facts on caffeine: close to 68 million Americans drink 3 cups of coffee a day, and more than 21 million Americans drink 6 or more cups of coffee every day. It is believed that 3 out of 4 regular caffeine users are addicted to the substance. The reason addicted is in quotes is because you can't really get addicted to caffeine, but there are certain effects on the body that make you want caffeine more. And here is the molecule structure of caffeine and the amount of caffeine per cup in coffee, hot chocolate, green tea, a shot of espresso, a can of soda, black tea, Red Bull, instant coffee, and brewed coffee. So drinking a cup of coffee actually gives you more caffeine than drinking an energy drink such as Red Bull. And here are my references. Thank you.